Our focus has mainly been getting new guys like used to how we play and having our chemistry up and basically just staying humble and focused.
And then you lose Juwan and Sean, but then you guys have a really skilled younger group coming in. What's been the biggest surprise this season, seeing some of the younger freshmen like Keion Brooks Jr. come into a high school program?
The biggest surprise really is how good he fits in with the way we play and the way he can score the ball for us. So although Sean and Juwan graduated, that's a lot of points. We believe that our younger guys will step up and bring those points.
What do you see as being the key to this year's team and sustaining your notoriety in the SAC, especially with newcomers like Carroll and Homestead coming in?
I think our main focus will be staying focused because we're a younger team and learning how to play and getting that experience with each other.
The game is a lot more physical and a lot more fast. You got to be well conditioned, and you got to start building up your muscle to play with the big guys.
What was the big key factor in you choosing Northside? Because I know there was a couple of high schools that you were deciding the last time we spoke.
I feel like Northside was the best place for me to come in and succeed very early, and it helps that my dad's on the coaching staff as well. So I just feel like this was the right place for me.
And then how much fun has it kind of been learning with these guys and learning with Coach and kind of getting into this system and playing with guys that are a little bit more at your level?
It's been fun. I've been going out competing and just going hard all the time, and it's been real fun hanging out with them. And we like brothers, and I like to be around them a lot.
And then as we get ready for this upcoming season, Northside coming in as the reigning SAC champs, what's going to be the key in keeping that going on this season, especially with Carroll and Homestead joining the conference?
The key would be is don't be complacent. Go out and play hard every game and don't take anybody for granted.
And how are you guys preparing to play a team like Homestead that is coming off a state championship winning season?
Well, we're not really too much worried about them. We're going to go out and execute our game plan and play to the best that we can.
And then the goals and expectations for the Northside Redskins this season?
Just be the best team we can be. We let other people put the expectations on us. We don't put any on ourselves.
Just staying focused is probably one of our main goals right now. It's not too much playing around like in open gyms. It's pretty serious. We're taking each other serious right now because we have main goals and accomplishments we want to achieve. So things are good.
What are those goals and accomplishments?
Our main goal right now is probably to get down to state and win it. That's probably every team's main goal, but that's probably that's our highest goal right now.
What do you think about this Northside team that you guys really do have the potential to be a state championship contending team?
Because we're brothers. We're always together every weekend. You see us together. There's no our chemistry is very good because we're always around each other, and we've been together since last year and through the tough times. So we know how to play together very well.
SAC always a tough conference, but now you have Carroll and Homestead joining in. All eyes are on Northside as the reigning conference champions. What's it going to be that keeps you guys on top?
Just keep going every Friday night, keep pushing through the tough times, and even if we do stumble across somebody and it might be a hard battle, we'll keep going. So we'll just let guys know we're still here on top.
You know, just our chemistry, developing chemistry with our guys, getting guys to understand what their roles are, and not deviating away from those roles, understanding what it's going to take for us to be successful, and setting bigger goals, for our guys and getting them to realize what it takes to achieve those goals. So the work ethic that we put in, and understanding that it's going to take hard work in order for us to accomplish those goals with such a young team is very important.
Yeah, you guys have a young but pretty skilled, highly anticipated team. What's it been like watching them come together in off-season work as you get ready for practices to start on the 9th?
Well, for me, it's been exciting because it gets me highly anticipated for November 9th, and for what we can do and what we can put in and the things that we can work on and the various things that we can do to be successful, and being able to work with a group of guys that are not only talented, but we got a lot of depth this year that we didn't have last year. We got a lot of guys that can play off the bench. The one thing I say I worry about is we don't have a lot of seniors. So when you have seniors, you have guys that understand that this is it. We've got a lot of underclassmen that got to understand that, our push has got to be now because we do have the talent to do some things, but if we don't work hard and do the things we need to do, then, it's going to be all for naught.
You're talking about depth, but what else do you see as being the strength of this year's team?
I think our chemistry is going to be great. I don't think our guys are going to get on each other. They're going to hold each other accountable, and they're going to work together to achieve a common goal. So anytime you have a group of kids that are willing to do that, you feel like you can be successful. And because we have a group of kids that are buying into that, I think that's going to be one of our biggest strengths beyond the basketball side of things. Because I do think that we have a lot of skill at a lot of various positions basketball-wise. But, if you don't have the chemistry, you don't have the willingness to do it, then it's going to be all for naught.
All right, so we were talking about the conference and about how what it's going to take to stay on top, but how does the landscape change now that you're going to play Carroll and Homestead like you have in the years past, but now they're going to be conference foes?
Well, it's nice that they're coming in this year as opposed to last. Because they were tough last year, so it's nice they're coming in this year. But I look forward to it. I think our conference having 10 teams is beautiful. It takes us back to the days of old when we had Elmhurst and Harding. So it's nice to have 10 teams back in there, and I think every team in our conference plays Homestead and Carroll in the regular season. And I think that they're two teams that fit well into our conference specifically because the type of kids that they have and our kids are very similar. They see each other over the summer. They know each other. They played against each other, competed against each other. So I think it's a great fit.
And you're saying that there's new goals and expectations you're going to set for this year's team. What are they?
Obviously, we want to advance further in the postseason. We have had success in our conference, and now you want to set those goals higher. The goals that we had a couple years ago, and we had a very good team, are the goals that we want to set with this team to get out of our sectional and try to push forward down to Indianapolis and get a chance to play for a state title. I think that's every team's goal. But if you don't set the parameters on what it's going to take to achieve it, it's going to be irrelevant. I think our group has a better understanding of what we need to do to get there.